right, guys, welcome back to the Noob to Pro series, and it's time, guys, to get ourselves another evolution. And we got to go grind gold because Bleach Update Part 2 is coming very soon. And also, we got to save up for the future battle pass, potentially coming in probably within the next month. So that's pretty great as well. So let's get it started, guys. Let's head over here to the bounty board, and let's see what we can be working with. Shibuya train station on hard mode. All right, I think that's going to be a great way to kick off the video with an easy W. All right, if you guys don't know, Shibuya train station is a very good gold grind map on hard. If you guys don't do MOTD, now MOTD is only if you're like a pro player or you're getting carried. So I didn't really count that in my gold grind video, and I got a lot of hate for that. People are like, do MOTD. I'm like, guys, if you're a noob like me, you can't do MOTD. I'm trying to give you guys some game. So if you don't want to get carried, you guys can do this. But if you guys just don't care about getting carried, just do MOTD. Easy dubs. All right, my strategy, if you guys want to know, is you just want to place down your best shiny unit. Often it's Goku, and you just want to keep upgrading the Goku and upgrading the Goku. And when you get a Goku max, you place down your next one. Pretty simple. And as soon as you can, you want to spam Rage Drago, right? So also, I do have Megumin involved as well. So if you guys have a second shiny, that's also like a shiny Evo, it's also a great bet. I will say Tanjiro is a pretty good bet as well. People are hating on him. I don't think he's as bad. If you guys read his card, he's doing 9x the damage. So you guys can kind of see he's doing like, I mean, he's doing okay. I'm not going to say he's the best godly. I think Megumin probably has the edge. But if we just go Drago Rage, you can see this guy's 9 times this plus burn. Not too bad, but I do believe Megumin also has burn as well. Oh, she doesn't have her info card yet. I guess not all units have their info card there. But yeah, there we go. We completed the bounty mission as well. So that was very, very easy. All right, this is one of my favorite gold grind maps. And if there is shields, I like to use the free cyborg you get. He's a great shield popper. Or you can use I have a Celestial. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You guys watched the last video, you would have seen me get that. Really, really nice to have. All right, we got 20k gold times 2. Not bad at all. All right, let's run that back. Why not? I'm going to get some levels on this Tanjiro anyways. And honestly, beating any map on hard is really good for Tanjiro. And plus, I want to see if this guy's going to eat as a good like starter unit. So let's see if he's going to be a good... All right, let's see here. So he's going to... Oh, honestly, he's kind of ripping into them. I'm not going to lie. That's actually pretty good. You can afford a couple upgrades. All right, now you're starting to get the multi-hits and the burns. And you're really, really starting... There you go. Okay, Tanjiro honestly kind of looks like he's soloing this. So yeah, I don't know. People hate Tanjiro. He's not the best Evo, but like he's kind of like in the mid tier. He's not the worst, not the best, but he's gonna basically solo this mode. All right, not bad at all. Not really getting us a whole lot of levels, but let's run it back. Yeah, you guys can kind of see how much XP we got there. It's kind of hard to get units leveled up after level 80, but again, Tanjiro really good for the gold grind. All right, there we go. Curse crate. Let's go. All right, 39,000 gold. Not too bad, but again, we're still getting quite a bit of gold per minute. It's pretty good. All right, 1.8 million. I think we're going to try to grind for 2 million gold in this video. That'd be pretty good. However, we did get a new banner, and I'm going to be honest, this banner sucks. He's not a bad ultimate, to be honest. I mean, maybe we could go for an ultimate in this video. But the problem is I just don't want anybody else in the banner, so I kind of feel bad spending on it. So maybe we'll probably spend later on. All right, now also, I don't know, kind of want to see, is Tanjiro good for Infinity Castle? I honestly don't know. He has no artifact on him? Oh my gosh. Bro, I'm even using Tanjiro with no artifact? Oh, heck no, bro. Okay, you know what we got to do then? Okay, let's go to blacksmithing. All right, I have a lot of gold. I ain't gonna lie. Slaughter D. I want to use my rubies up. All right, well, this is the best 2 perk slots. Oh, frick, dude. That's not what I wanted to see. Okay, well, looks like we're going to have to use... Could get a Z sword, but that's going to cost 1,000 rubies. And I need to be smart and claim this bounty. Okay, what about my daily quest? Okay, I can reset those. Okay, so we need to roll 300 times in the banner so I can get some gems. So let's do it. All right, we're just going to do some 50Xs because screw it. All right, here we go. 50X. Okay, Kanekis. Not even a shiny, dang. Okay, shiny Captain Marvel's criminal work. All right, let's go down to 25X. I forgot that's the best one to summon because it does cost a little extra, but not much. And it's really fast. Okay, we got a godly. Okay. All right. Dang, no divine. We're almost at halfway through the divine pity. All right, so we just completed all of our quests, and it should automatically refresh, but we'll hit the refresh button. Wow, we just need to win a bunch of matches and catch some fish. I don't really think fishing is worth it right now, but that's pretty good. Dungeon quests, unfortunately, will not for a long time, which really sucks. That's definitely going to hurt our progress, but it is what it is. All right, so we got to go over here to the blacksmithing, and we got to get anything, man. All right, I don't know. I kind of want to get a really good one, right? It's going to cost us a lot of money, though. So let's find one that's not going to... So this is the best 2 perk slots. All right, we'll do it. All right, regular. Let's try to get a fine one. Regular, junk, regular, fine. Okay, we got to find one. Okay, that's not really that good. We want a superior one. Masterwork! We got a masterwork! Did you see that? Let's go! That was a 0.5% chance. Let's go. That is a huge W. All right, now we need to go over here to the storage. Let's check out our masterwork. 42% damage? No wonder people are telling me to use artifacts. What the heck? Okay, we might need to use more artifacts, guys. I ain't gonna lie. Now, I hate to use my perk rerolls, but it is a masterwork. All right, damage and range. Okay, I want double. Okay, damage and 12% range is criminal. Jeez, dude. All right, you know what? I guess we're just gonna make this guy our new best unit. Wow, 628,000. I kind of wanted to give it to her though. All right, let's see what happens if I give her the masterwork. Okay, where's my Tanjiro? So if I gave her the masterwork, she's up to 813,000 damage. Dang. All right, let's give Tanjiro something half decent though. All right, this is a fine. Okay, I thought I had something better here. Fine, cost, superior. Okay, there we go. That's pretty good. So I'm gonna give him the superior, so he's gonna be a lot better now. So Tanjiro is actually, according to this, a lot better than my Goku. And look at that, guys. Not quite 1 million DPS, but we will get there. If it was a savior, it would be there. Actually, maybe not. I'm not sure. Wow, that is actually crazy, man. I did not realize that. Unfortunately, though, we are now officially like crazy broke. I don't know if what happens if you smash. Let's see what happens if you destroy this. So if I destroy a junk, okay, I don't think you get anything. Yeah, you don't get anything if you destroy it. So that kind of sucks. Well, we just spent a lot of gold, guys. Not gonna lie. Not really ideal, but it is what it is. All right, what did we get? Okay, I did get a Gar. Okay, I want to sell you. That'll probably help. All right, so we got a Gar. Let's see if we can turn into a Divine Gar. Gar is actually pretty good. I believe it has a meta effect. I don't know of any other unit that has Mummified. So this is actually really good. All right, I think we need to hop on the grind though. So let's go do a few, since we still have our gold grind code, let's go try to gold grind. All right, okay, let me see if there's a good party finder. So MOTD, 4 players on the MOTD. Yeah, I don't know, man. Raids, Boros raid is not about to happen anytime soon. So let's see what this is about. So people recommend to go to MOTD. So I think, okay, there's a lot of people now. Okay. Oh, they're all like 0 levels though. Okay, well, let's try it. Okay, well, does anybody here have a Sung Jinwoo? Yes, they do. Okay. I guess we'll try it. Okay, looks like people are not joining in yet. I guess we gotta wait. Oh, what? I know this is MOTD, but wait, what? Why is it this version of the map? It's the easy version. Yo, okay. Oh, so MOTD gives you rerolls. Nice. Bro, what? Bro, frick you guys. Frick you, bro. We get less gold from this, you scammers. Oh my gosh. Bro, everybody telling me MOTD is better, bro. MOTD is not better, and yo, this guy kind of gets it, man. Look at this. Now, if you had 2x speed, maybe, but like, then you could do the other one on 2x speed. Guys, MOTD at most slightly better. If not, you can literally just do it twice as fast. Now, I will admit it might be possible to beat that time on Lost Noches for sure. So maybe that factors in a little bit, but guys, it's not that much of a difference, man. Don't feel like you have to do MOTD. It's really just not that worth it. All right, well, let's go do a little bit more gold grinding. I want to get up to right around like 2 million-ish. So I think I want to try out Ice Detention Center. Actually, wait, which one has the best drops? Okay, that has bad drops. This has better drops. All right, I don't know if we'll ever get Panda, but this does have better drops. Yeah, 5% better drop. Crap, I picked the wrong one. Whatever, we'll do this one for a few rounds, and then we'll do the other one. We'll see which one gives me more gold per minute. All right, 41,000 in 2 minutes. Come on, guys. Y'all telling me do MOTD. Come on, man. The math does not check out whatsoever. Oh my gosh, I'm anti-MOTD now. All right, here we go. Sick. All right, let's keep going. I want to try the other one, the harder one, because it has better drops. And I'm kind of curious to see if it's going to be worth it or not. Honestly, though, these aren't always in order to like how much gold you get per map. So keep that in mind. But this one does have a 1 in 10,000 chance of getting a panda, which would be an insane video. All right, not bad. 3 minutes for 42K. I think the other one is slightly faster, but it is what it is. All right, there we go. We got 45K and 230. That's what we're talking about. That is a good haul. That's better than MOTD, as you guys just saw. All right, there we go. We got another. Look how fast that is. That's pretty good. We got this. We're still level 88 though. It's almost impossible to level up these units. I think that's why you want to save your Grim Roars for like level 80 plus. It's pretty easy to get levels even up into the 70s, but after 80, it's cooked. All right, here we go. Curse crate and another 40. Like, dude, this is so good for gold. All right, that got us up to 1.929 million, and that's pretty good. But let's get it started. We need to get a little bit more gold, so let's go run that back a couple more times, and that should get us to where we need to go, up to 2 million. Here we go. All right, here we go, guys. Curse crates. All right, let's run it back, and that should get us to 2 million gold. Let's go. All right, there we go. Oh my gosh, our Chandra's level 89. It's about to be max. Let's freaking go. All right, so let's go see. We got 2 million gold. Banner still is bad. So let's see what we need to do for these quests. Daily quests, we need to be like 11 more matches. That's not too hard to do. So I think what we need to do now is, honestly, this is pretty much my dungeon team. So let's head over here to the dungeons. And again, like, we're trying to get our next Evo. So there's a lot of Evos we can go for. Ichigo Evo. Honestly, that's not impossible to get. I just feel like the problem is his first Evo kind of sucks. Guts Evo, we're just not quite close enough to really get it. I will say we have a lot of rubies, so I don't want to waste too many. We have 9,764 rubies, which is actually very good. Now, there's a lot of random stuff we can sell, so we might be able to get up to 10,000 rubies. So yeah, that's not too bad. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do another run, and then we're going to see how close we can get. Right now, I'm kind of leaning towards Zoro. If you guys don't know, we're actually kind of scary close to Zoro. Like, we need 52 and then 160. And he's a pretty cheap unit. Now, I will say my comment section is telling me he's not that good. But I mean, if he's that easy to get, like, that's going to be our backup option. But hopefully we can get somebody better. So let's go hop on the dungeon grind and let's go see what our next Evo is going to be. Our first drop, we got a rare Grimoire, and we got 4 of these. Those are pretty good. Now, 5 rubies is criminal. But that's just what you get for being floor 1, because there's 0 risk. All right, we got another Z-Sword blueprint. We have a lot of those, and Senzo beans. We need those. All right, we got a mundane Grimoire, and we got more Senzo beans. Yo, we are well on our way to Broly, which I also have not heard good things about. All right, here we go for our next one. We got, come on, there we go. Epic Grimoire, and we got, oh, we need those for guts. I will take it. Let's go. All right, there we go. We got another, okay, same blueprint. And I'm not sure we got, but maybe more. All right, we'll take it. All right, there we go. Rare Grimoire. We got a few more for guts. Okay, we need a lot more than that, though. All right, there we go. Rare Grimoire. We got, oh my gosh. Well, we'll just sell those for rubies. That's still a lot of rubies. All right, there we go. We got Legendary Grimoire, and we got some, okay, we don't need those. All right, there we go. Epic Grimoire, and we got, oh, okay, we got some stuff for Gon. If he would show up in the banner, we'd be good. All right, we got Epic Grimoire. And we got 2 hats, guys. I don't know if we still need those, but I do believe they sell for a pretty penny, so I will take it. All right, here we go. Epic Grimoire. We got, I think, the megaphones. Okay, let's continue. All right, here we go. Rare Grimoire. We got, honestly, I don't know. I don't think it was anything good, though. Oh, yeah, we got our Tanjiro to max level, guys. Look at that. Level 90. Let's go. Let's go. Wow, okay. I think his damage actually went up quite a bit. 629 now. That's his max stats. With, of course, I guess we did give him an artifact. And look at Megumin popping off. 8.58 million. All right, so we got, okay, we do need a lot of those. All right, we're doing really well. Let's continue. All right, here we go. Mundane Grimoire, and we got, honestly, I think we got, okay, we got the, okay, I guess they're bleached. That's good. All right, here we go. Epic Grimoire. All right, let's go check the new banner. I think we're gonna still do a few more. Nothing really too crazy though, but I think it's still pretty easy. But I don't know, that wasn't really super helpful. All right, so I see Anya. I already have a shiny Anya. I don't have that ultimate yet, but I'm not gonna lie, guys. We're probably gonna have to wait till the next banner, and I don't really want to stay up too much later than that. So I think we're gonna wait for one more banner, but we're kind of getting cooked right now as far as banners go. So let's go back to the dungeon and let's see how close we are. I want to kind of just calculate how much it's gonna cost. So we got absolutely nothing we needed for Zoro, but let's see how many it's going to cost us if we do want to get Zoro. All right, so this guy, okay. So if we want to get Zoro, we need 52 hats. So that's 52 hats and 160 marine hat. All right. So if we go over here to the shopkeeper, we do have a lot of stuff. So I wanted the other one. I do not want. So marine hats are 300 for 20. Okay. So we would need to buy 8 of those, and that is 2,400 rubies, guys, just to get the marine hats. But we still need 52 of the pirate hats. So we would actually need to buy that 11 times. No, why did I say that? 11 times. 6 times. So we would need 1,800. So it's going to cost us about 4,000 rubies to get Zoro. That's not terrible, but it is a lot. Now, what about guts? All right. What if we really wanted to go hard? I think this is the best one. So we already have all of these. So we would need 578 of those. We need 12 of those, and we need 190 of the other ones, right? So those are going to cost us, I believe, no. Yeah. No, wait. Actually, it costs like 15 a piece. I don't know. Let's double check that. So 20. So they're 15 a piece. That's already expensive enough. So times 15. And we got to round that up. Okay. Times 15. And then we're going to need 12 of the other ones. And those are really expensive, I think. Those are, dang, those are 120 a piece. And we need 12 of those. All right, that's really, really expensive, not gonna lie. Oh my gosh. So we are quite a ways away from guts. I don't even think we're halfway there yet. Plus that, plus we need 190 of the last ones, which are gonna cost, those are a little bit not as expensive. Those are 30 a piece. Times 30. So if we add all of those together, we are at 15,840 more. So, I mean, we could honestly sell some stuff and maybe cop it. But I don't know. We are a ways away. So I definitely think we can get that fairly soon. But it's going to take us quite a few dungeon runs. Or we got to find a good ruby method. Now, I'm pretty sure this guy's going to be a similar price. Honestly, this guy's going to be more expensive. And Broly is going to be a lot. Yeah. So I think Zoro might be our easiest one to get in this episode. But I still want to run a few more. And we are going to get 600 more rubies, which is good. But I feel like, and the nice thing about Zoro is even if we overshoot it for Zoro, we will be able to get Doflamingo too, because we need all of those things for Doflamingo as well. And funnily enough, they have basically the same, except just a little bit more hats and some Zoro. And I think we can actually sell those Zoro hats for a pretty penny as well. So I'm not too opposed to it. So let's go finish this off. We still have quite a few floors to go. We're on floor 16. So we can go till about floor 20. So we got a ways to go. Let's get it. All right, so I think what we decided to do is I'm going to finish this dungeon run, and then we're going to make a decision after that. And I think this decision is probably just going to be getting Zoro, but I do want to finish this run, and maybe we'll get something to change that. But here we go. Let's get it. We have about, like, what, 5, 6 more? All right, here we go. We got, honestly, not really sure, but we are getting a lot of stuff for Broly. I'll take it. All right, here we go. We got, goodness knows. Sometimes you just can't even see it. All right, here we go. And oh, we got 12 hats. Yo, we got the hats. I think this might be a sign. This might be a sign that we need to get Zoro. That's going to save us a lot of rubies. That's a huge W. All right, what floor are we on now? We're on floor 19. Okay, we have this floor and the next floor, and then we're done. So we're making some great progress here. Let's go. All right, here we go. And nothing I personally want. All right, one more to go. And then let's claim, and then let's go get our Evo and check the banner. All right, here we go. And this should be floor 20. 1,000 gems for a floor 20 run. Not bad at all. We'll take it. All right, let's go get ourselves a Zoro Evo. All right, quick banner check. Dang. Yeah, I don't really want any of those units. That's not a terrible banner, but it's not really what I was envisioning. All right, let's go head over to the dungeon. All right, let's go cop our rewards. Here we go. We cop the rewards. All right, now let's go see what I need to buy for Zoro. So to buy for Zoro, I need to buy 160 and then 40. So let's start with the Whitebeard caps. We need to buy 40 of those. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that should be all the Whitebeard caps I need. And we just completely tanked our our rubies. And then we need 160 of those. All right, so 160 of these. All right, this is really gonna tank it, guys. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, that wasn't that bad. We're at the 70. Okay, well, that's not too terrible. We're down, but not too down bad. All right, here we go, guys. We got everything we need for Zoro Evo, and bang, there we go, guys. Zoro Evolved Shiny. Let's go. Let's go. All right, is he good, guys? Let's see. Zoro, level 61, heroic. Okay, I don't really want heroic on him. Okay, actually, he's almost max level. We could probably just max level him right now. All right, let's just like let him cook here. Here we go. Let's just. All right, I got a bunch of these, so I don't really need these. Like, all my units are basically maxed right now, and I'm gonna be doing a bunch of dungeon runs. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now he's pretty decent level up. 1, 2. Okay, that did not give me any. We didn't get any of those. Okay, well, we got him level 64, so he's almost there. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really want heroic on him. It's not bad, but I want something better on him. Oh, majestic! Dang! Okay, okay. He's a 2 placement, so majestic isn't terrible. So we got majestic on him. That's pretty good. I will take it. And he's a bleed unit. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my gosh! Yeah, that's what people were warning me about. 100,000. Guys. Thanks for warning me, man. I should have heeded your warning, man. This is some criminal work right here, man. This is some criminal work. Well, I did not realize he's gonna be that freaking bad, man. All right, well, let's drop somebody. I don't think we really need Cyborg for this one, so we'll bring him and let's get on the gold grind. All right. Also, I kind of want to make some progress towards Boros. So let's go hop on a Boros one. That's at max players. That's not going to help us. They're all max players. All right, pro Boris. We can't even join that one. Boris. All right, we have to join. Oh my gosh, I'm not any of these levels. All right, we got to find a Boros raid that we can actually do. All right, this one we can actually do. Bro, there's nobody here. There is no one here. Dang, we missed it. All right, well, hopefully we'll capture. Why is this banner different? I'm mad. Okay, are the banners different? What the heck? That's not the banner I just saw. Okay, it's no better, but that's not the banner I just saw. All right, let's test out Zoro, and I guess we'll see how actually bad he is. Oh my gosh, I did not realize he's doing in the hundreds of thousands. I thought he was at least doing in like the 200. Oh my gosh, I think, dude, we need to stop getting these terrible evos. Is he at least full AoE? Oh my gosh, he's not even. Oh my god, this is criminal right here, guys. Okay, he's doing something. All right, is he able to actually like solo though? Like if he can solo, then maybe I can't really complain, right? All right, 72,000. Okay. All right. Okay, he's not terrible. I don't know if it's ideal, but it's I've definitely seen worse. I'll put it that way. All right, there we go. All right, Zoro. I think he gets better. Let's see here. I do want to see his effects though, so let's see if we can do that. There we go. All right, Zoro, come on, do your best here. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's like ALS type effects right there. All right, here we go. Okay, I think he's gonna get. Okay, new attack is on his last upgrade. Oh, yeah, he's full AoE. Okay, all right. So full AoE, but double placement. His DPS though. Yeah, that's 100. Okay, he is bleed though. Okay, so maybe that's gonna make his DPS a little bit better. He doesn't have an info card though. But okay, that's you know what? I've seen better. All right, so 1.07 full AoE. Okay, I feel like he might be really good if you use the Golden Drago, because now he has a crazy range. So Golden Drago combo might be good. Also, if you have a good artifact that gives him a bunch of range, I can see that kind of maybe being useful. So he's not terrible. I'll take it. All right, here we go. Let's replay. Not bad at all, but I think this time we're just gonna do the old Tanjiro start. That's my GOAT right there. Megumin has the best DPS, but Tanjiro has that good AoE, man. Gotta love it. All right, another easy dub. All right, let's run it back. Maybe we can get, I don't know how much gold we're gonna get today, but I do want to see if we can get our boy to max level. I definitely think that'd be pretty cool to really see, you know, put in that work for our boy Zoro. All right, also, I feel like we got to get good on that artifact game, man. So I need you guys' tips down below. If you made it this far in the video, please guide me. What should I do artifact-wise? Should I go for those, should I go for, like, just making a bunch of cheap ones to get my percentage up first? Or, like, should I go for trying to get those 5 perk ones? Because that seems pretty OP. I don't know. You guys comment down below. What should I do for artifacts?
Or maybe should I make a whole episode dedicated to getting the best artifacts? Comment down below. I need your help, guys. Artifacts are pretty new to the game, so I'm looking for any guidance you guys can give me. We made it to level 113, and we're getting a ton of gold, guys. And let's go see what level our Zoro is. Hopefully, we got him to a half-decent level here. We're going to do Megumin strat. Megumin, I think this is our best starting strategy so far. Once we get the first hit, we should be able to afford a Zoro. All right, Zoro placement, level 67, so 3 more levels to go. We should be able to max him out in just a little bit. So let's get that popping off real quick. All right, here we go, guys. Let's run it back. All right, we hit the replay limit, so let's run it back. I want to see how much money we have. Should be like 2.2 maybe. Ooh, oh my gosh, what is this loading? What's going on? All right, oh, we're at 2.2. Okay, we're getting pretty good, man. I think it's like, what is it, 3? I want to say 3 million-ish for a an ultimate. So we're on pace to be able to afford another ultimate. I'm thinking Shank's ultimate maybe for my next ult. Not really quite sure yet. Okay. Oh, I guess I'm in a server that people are playing the Boros event. I don't know. Maybe somebody will join. All right, our Zoro is level 68, so we're getting there. I feel like Snake Poison just dang near gives Boros an infinite slow. Yeah, I feel like it's infinitely possible to slow people now. That is a little bit wild. Dang, we got 12 hero guidebook. Honestly, dude, this 10... How is that worth it, bro? I don't know, man. Maybe we'll do a stream, guys, where we just grind the event. Let me know if that's something you guys are interested in, because I do want to get Boros on my new pro. But it's going to have to be like some long stream where we just grind it out. Otherwise, it's going to take me way too long. Way too long. I'm trying to figure out if any of these are actually worth it. I don't really know, man. They don't seem to be. I already have the super nexuses we need. All right, let's go hop on in, guys, and let's go grind it out, because I want to get this guy to max level. And then we'll, see how good he actually is. Though we kind of already know. I feel like if I give him an artifact, he would be a little bit better. But overall, it's not looking good. All right, perfect. Let's go. Okay. All right. Let's see what level he is now. I'll drop him. Level 69. Yo, we can drop 2 because we're level 113 now. Let's go. Double Zoro strat. Definitely not very effective. Do not do that strategy, guys. Okay, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm a little bit bearish on Zoro. I'm not gonna lie. Oh man, I like that he's full AoE, but he just seems like a low budget Shanks to me at this point. This dude, I don't know, man. All right, we'll do one more after this. I think this should get us to level 70. All right, here we go. All right, hopefully this is gonna get us to, let's see, is he Max Zoro? Yes, there we go, guys. We got a Max Zoro Evo. Honestly, looks pretty dang good, not gonna lie. I don't want to get a screenshot of him and use that for the thumbnail. I don't know. I'll try it. We'll do a comparison. We'll see which thumbnail does better. Whichever thumbnail you see is the one that did better. So let's. I don't like the lighting there. All right. Okay. Also, we got to make sure we don't die. Okay. All right. Let's go see how good Zoro is. He has a bleed unit with 2 placement. 39,000 at the start. 100k. Okay. 186k. 287k. 376. And then he gets full AoE, 6 SPA. Not bad at all. This is with Majestic. I don't know. I mean, 1.5 million versus 8 million. Better SPA. Again, he does have a nicer AoE. I just feel like you need Golden Drago for this guy to even consider being worth it. Yeah, it is what it is. But overall, not the worst unit. All right, well, we are actually about to get the next banner. So we will wait for the next banner. It's probably not gonna be that good, but I guess we'll continue the grind then. Let's get it. All right, here we go. All right, let's run it. All right, we're gonna do the Tatsumaki strat. See if this works. Yeah, I don't know, man. Megumin is the go-to, guys. If you want a new to pro, Megumin first, always. All right, let's do one more, then let's check out the banner. All right, we completed another set. Let's head back to the lobby. All right, not bad, guys. We're up to 2.5 million. All right, however, the banner, we still have 3 minutes. So we're going to do one more classic mode, and then let's check the new banner. Hopefully there is something we want on it, guys. It has been so long since the update that I've actually summoned and got, summoned for something I actually wanted. Hey, we got a nice little cursed crate. All right, I think we have some other crates as well. So let's open up those. That could be fun. Maybe we'll get something good. And of course, we do have a new banner, so we'll check that first. Please be good. Please be good. She's not bad, but she's got to be shiny to be worth it, really. Dang. All right, crates though. We have a lot of cursed crates. So let's see if we can get a good JJK unit.
Okay, Mojito. He needs an Evo. I ain't gonna lie. That'd be dope. We got... Yo! Sukuna! What? What? Dang, I should have put this the freaking Noob to Pro, man. I'm gonna try that. Oh my gosh, dude. Dang. I'm gonna try putting this as the thumbnail. We'll see if it does better than the Zoro ones. All right, comment down below which one you think is gonna do better. All right, well, I was not expecting a Zoro, not gonna lie. I mean oh my god, the back-to-back godlies, dude. Bro, not back-to-back, but like 2 godlies and just a few crates? What is my luck? Dude, I'm gonna have to turn this into a YouTube short later. Stay tuned for that in a couple days. All right, you know what we gotta do now, guys? I guess since we have all of these random godlies, you know what we gotta do. You know. Come on. Well, never mind. I guess not. Oh, we got another one. Gojo? Dang. All right. Let's see if there's anybody else. Oof. Yeah, I don't really see anybody else need to do that too. Dang, I didn't realize I had this guy. 89,000. Bro, he's not even... Oh, actually got a lot of damage at the end. Holy cow. Okay, so those higher... Wow. Okay, they get a lot of damage. Wait, what? This is just a normal shiny. He's already doing that much with no artifact? Imagine I put an artifact on that dude. Dude, what? Oh my gosh. Is he stronger? No way. He's stronger than my Zoro, and he's not even... You gotta be kidding me, guys. All right, well, there you go, guys. We ended up getting Sukuna and Gojo too. Catch you guys in the next one.